let's get to Tyler's turntables. It's about that time. Wick it.
No Clarence.
Yo, so KC,
Okay.
Wiz Khalifa.
Hey.
Wiz
So what?
Khalifa.
We get drunk. So what? We smoke weed.
So Wiz Khalifa got super big back in the early 2010s off of the mixtape Kush and Orange
D.
Juice. Kush and Orange Juice has to be probably the greatest mixtape from the mixtape era, from the blog era. This is probably the top one. You know, you got some solid ones behind, but when you think of that era,
Yeah.
Kush and OJ has to come to your mind. You know what I'm saying? And so a couple months ago, I heard through the grapevine, Wiz was dropping Kush and Orange Juice too. And it was very much like, is he sure he wants to drop
That's a
Kush?
that's a big, that's a tough act to follow.
I'm saying it's a very tough act to follow. But last Friday, the man did just that. He followed that act with a pretty good freaking sequel. You know what I'm saying? Kush and Orange Juice 2. I gotta give him a round of applause for this one because he kept the same vibe. So Kush and OJ was a real funky, like it gave you Nate Dogg and Warren G type vibes. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the production. And
Very chill, like
man,
didn't seem complicated. It was just like, hey, we're just vibing.
Exactly. And so he came in with this one, man, and production was there. He brought in most of the producers. Like he was shouting out all the niggas that was shouted out on the first one. Jerem, I see you, Cardo on the beat. You know, all of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Now I must say, he came on a little rough, in my opinion. I wasn't the biggest fan of the first three. I'm not the biggest fan of the first three. He had OT Genesis feature on How We Act. And then Gunna, to me, in my opinion, just didn't sound good on 5 Star. I don't got nothing against Gunna. Don't judge me. Gunna didn't sound that good on 5 Star. But Ty Dolla $ign came through and saved the day. Y'all know.
We said this. His features are clutch. I haven't heard a bad Ty Dolla $ign feature yet to hear it.
What was you gonna ask about Gunna?
I was gonna say, I'm always curious, right? Because I think you have you're musically inclined, right? And you're aware of like what sounds good.
Yeah.
So I'm curious on why do you say Gunna? Was it the song? Like maybe it was the wrong song choice?
Hey, Gunna was singing on this joint.
Oh, maybe that's the problem.
Yeah, I think that was I didn't like Gunna on the hook. He was doing this whole singing thing, and honestly,
I think his singing shit works for his stuff.
Yeah, it didn't
You know
sound
what I mean?
good. It didn't sound good. I felt like and then on top of that, the one with the OT Genesis feature, OT was good, but he came on so tough. And this ain't necessarily like a tough nigga.
The song didn't match with
the song ain't match his energy. And even Wiz flow sound a bit choppy on that. So the first 2 or 3 coming in, I was like, all right, I'm gonna keep listening. But you niggas got me fucked up.
Because they were the first 3.
After the intro, like it was Crime Bud and Women was solid, but there was like 2. How We Act and 5 Star was like, bro, I don't know. I was like, I was, but then Ty Dolla $ign came through on this song Top Down. And I was like, ooh, okay. I think we got something here. Okay. And from there, he went on a hell of a good 4 or 5 song run with Pimps and Hustlers. And then I think my top 2 songs on the album, number 2 is I Might Be, featuring Michael Prince, and he had the La Russell feature on that joint. That joint sounded amazing. La Russell came in crazy. I Might Be probably number 2, but then number 1, I think everybody loved was Happening. That was Happening. It's the smoothest shit. And what's happening would be on the end scene in Baby Boy. You can put that song right there.
I hate you. What you know about this youngin', huh? I'm
What you
screaming.
know about this youngster? I'm telling you. You got
Oh.
what's happening, and then of course you can't have Kush. You can't have Kush and OJ without a currency feature. So he had the song Jet Taylor, and that don't sound amazing because he had Terrence Martin, who we talked about a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
With because I ain't even say a word, he just had the saxophone on there, it's going crazy. And then of course Currency did his thing. Um, and the Max B interlude, like that run of songs was just like that was it. Like that was the cherry on
Mm.
top. And you know, the rest of it is pretty smooth, but he just had a real solid run between
I
like
don't know
5
who
to 10.
R and Mar is. Who's that?
Oh, I couldn't tell you either. I don't know either. I'll
It's
be
the
honest with you.
song
He's
that's
singing though.
just to
He
see
was,
you smile. Oh,
yeah,
he's a singing feature.
he sang it.
Okay.
He sang it. That was a good song too. That I think that was dedicated to his mom and either his brother or don't get me messed up. One of his siblings, but it was dedicated to them.
Mm.
And then now after Super Duper High intro, all the rest of these are bonus songs. The nigga added like 5 bonus songs.
Oh wow.
Well, once you hit Super Duper High outro, like that's
Mm.
like pretty much the end of the album. And
And then he
then
just threw in 5
he-
extra ones.
yeah, yeah. But
Well,
overall,
six
man,
extra ones.
to drop a Cushion Orange Juice 2, this definitely it held up. It holds up.
Good.
Like
Okay.
it I feel very good about this one. You know, I'm happy that he did it.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, shout out to Wiz, man.
No clearance.